I believe 10 minutes of waiting are enough. Okay. How many of you believe those minutes are enough? We start now. How many of you believe it's enough waiting time and we get started? Being here silently waiting for 10 minutes. No, it is not easy. So we have waited for over 10 minutes. So we are going to just start. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. 3.5 years ago, when we got started in Royal Q, using the robot was very hard. I want to be plain quite clear. Using Royal Q was very hard, simply because you would feel like following copy traders, but when you follow them, they disappoint you with results. So the best way was us to think out of the box and sit down, create our strategy, create our trading strategy according to our capital, and then be able to be able to make it out of business, or to be able to have what I would call profit from the opportunity. But at first, it was a dilemma. I want to be grateful to Royal Q for trying to simplify our tasks by introducing indicators. Now, there are basically three things. Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Okay. So there are basically three things that anyone is supposed to do to make money in Royal Q. Number one, you need to create a strategy that resonates with your capital. In short, step number one is risk management. And whenever I come here to teach, I cannot run any class without me talking about risk management. It is the gist of the business. What is risk management? Risk management is that ability that gives you the power to trade with a goal. Okay, so when you enter the business, it is important to have a trading goal. Although we do not trade to make profit, we trade to win trades. But behind your mind, you should have a goal. Okay? Because trading has only three simple basics. And once anyone can figure out how to handle these three, to me, I believe trading can be a walkover. So three important things when you come to your trading experience. Number one is patience. So we shall talk about strategy plus patience equals profit. So you having a strategy that you are going to apply for you to make the money plus the patience equals profit. So it is important for you to define your trading strategy. The patience sits with your personality. All right. Now you need to sit down and come up with your strategy. Now, where do we come up with our strategy? Our strategy will come up with the amount of money that we are going to apply in our robot, that when our robot buys that amount of money, we get excited. I don't know if I'm creating sense. So let's get to our calculator and create that understanding, okay? So basically, we are going to go to the Play Store. We are going to go to Play Store here. And we are going to search for, going to write in compound interest calculator. Because we want, many people have asked me questions, and I, I I want to provide answers. And my answers are not usually direct, but they bring a better understanding of the business, that the winning is in the long term. Can I repeat that statement? The winning is in the long term. The winning is not in the short term of the business. Can I repeat that statement again? I don't know if my statement makes sense to someone. But friends, the winning is in the long term. The winning is not in the short term of the business. Hmm? I don't know how best I can express this, but the winning is in the long term. Hmm? So you are walking your journey to success. But the journey that you are walking is not something that is going to happen immediately. It is going to happen in the long term. So for you to win and get to your journey, two things: strategy plus patience equals profit. Strategy plus patience. You must have strategy. You must be able to be patient. Now, before you enjoy, yes, when you start, we as the members introduce you to the opportunity. We basically teach you how you make your first profits in the business. Mhm. You get. So you must come up with your goal. Okay. And when you pick a trade and that trade puts in your money, you must get excited. You must get excited. Now, on your journey, you are going to understand that you will be compounding your money. So, if you have, let me start with $5,000. You can decide and say, with my $5,000, maybe, let me say I'll trade 15 coins. Okay, so you go to your calculator and you say 5,000, I'm going to trade 15 coins, meaning that each coin will take $333. Another one may say, with my $5,000, I'm going to trade 10 coins, which means each coin will take $500. Another one has $1,000. He says, with my 1,000, I'm gonna divide it by 4. Each coin will take 250. Another one has, let me say, $500. I'm going to trade $500 and I will trade, let me say, 3 coins. It means that each coin will take $166. But if you only have 100, for you can't divide what you don't have. Now, when I say that each coin will take, let me say, 250, what is the ultimate goal of this question? The ultimate goal of this question is to find out my ultimate big picture of my trading, my long-term goal, my destination goal. So there are so many compound interest calculators here, but me, I love this one. Okay, so I pick it, then I open it. So now this is going to help me make my goal to become realistic. So I say, I understand in my mind that the robot I'm using is a martingale robot. So my focus should not be on the first buying amount. My focus should be allowing my robot bring in this first buying amount in the first 4 margin calls. So the first 4 times the robot should be able to invest in the amount of money I'm putting here. So if I want my first buying amount to be, let me say, $150, how much profit am I willing to take? Let me say I'm a person who takes 2%. So I want to make sure that I find 300 successful trades. You can do 500, you can do 1,000, it's up to you. So when I say, let me say 500, I need 500 sales that are of 2% when my first buying amount is 150. Am I teaching or I'm doing Kwangala, Gongolo, Gungu? Are we trying to follow? Because before you expose your money, you need an ultimate goal. Someone is here in the chat saying, just introducing to someone in a business and immediately tells you that that is a total scam. Banang people don't do research. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. I may not jump into this very fast, but let me ask a genuine question. Let me ask a genuine question. Is it okay for someone not to understand your source of income. Like someone doesn't know what you do to earn a living. Just let me ask you. Someone doesn't know what you do to earn a living. Is it okay? It's okay. Now, is it wrong? Is it wrong if they don't understand what you do to earn a living to call you a conman? It's not wrong. They are right to call you a conman because they don't understand how you make your money. Let me give an example. If you make money and someone calls you a witch doctor, they are right because they don't understand how you make money. When someone says you're a thief, they are right because they don't know how you make money. So let it not be a problem to you when you speak to someone and they really don't understand what you are talking about. So understanding is not for common people. Let me go back to my lesson. Okay? So now, I understand in my mind that I want my robot to make 500 cells. And my ultimate goal is that when I enter any coin and this coin invests $150 as my money, this journey will take me to $2.9 million. When my robot buys $150 and it takes 2%, and I make, oh, thank you, mommy. Thank you. Thank you. Take to mommy. Toya mama na yan asike. Ah, we. Webali. Sorry, guys. Usually my daughter plays a bit. Okay. Thank you. Today is a war. So my goal will be $2.9 million. Yeah. So $2.9 million is my journey. So as I come up with my settings, my ultimate goal is to make sure that my robot puts in $150, not at once, whenever the coin drops. So come up with your. So if I have so if I have $400 and I divide this by 2, meaning each coin will take $200, 150 will be in the first 4 margin calls. The $50 will help me if the coin keeps going down. If I have $1,000 and I divide my capital into 3, meaning it will be 1,000 divided by 3, I'll come up with settings of $300, $333, meaning that I'll trade 3 coins. Is my logic working out? You know, I'm teaching logic. Is my logic working out? Take back. Take back. Music. So before you start trading, you come up with a goal. You know, I don't want to teach people with just excitement. Does it mean that things will just move that way? It will be so smooth that you will easily get 500 trades, win them, and then you make $2.9 million. Because I don't want you to move from this training with just excitement. Does it mean that 500 trades will happen very fast and you will be as rich as $2.9 million? No, guys, it will not work that way. Sometimes you'll enter trades that will work in your favor. Sometimes you'll enter trades that will not work in your favor. But then, you see, if I only have $150 and I take this, if I only, let me say, have $200 and I use this strategy and I enter this coin and this coin gets stuck because it is possible, there should be ability that the balance of $50 will help me in making sub sales. So that although I'm not hitting my goal, I'm still earning some little profits. Are we connecting? Now let's go to a 5-minute session that talks about how to create a strategy with your capital. Okay, so you come to your royal queue, you already have a goal. Okay, you already have a goal, you know the capital you have, and you know how much, what strategy you are going to create for that capital. Huh? I don't know. Does that add up? You already have a goal. You know what you are going in for, right? You are now going to create a strategy for that goal. So if I have $100, go to money. Go to money. Go to money. Mabrian, call bully. Take to money. Take to mommy. Take to mommy and put in the socket. Sorry, guys. I'm abducted, so I need to solve this. All right. So if I have $100 and I cannot divide my capital, I want to make sure that at least by the time this robot buys 4 times, number 1, 2, 3, and 4, at least it has put in $50. The remaining 50 will help me when the coin continues going down. So if 50 goes into the market and I take 2%, and my goal is to find 500 trades, I'll make close to $1 million. This is not excitement. It is logic and understanding that I'm trying to bring to your understanding. But does that mean that when I enter a coin, it will sell immediately? So number 1, you come up with your strategy. Number 2, you make sure you have a right mindset. Number 3, you manage your capital. Number 4, you enter the coin at the right time. Are my 4 points clear? Number 1, you have a goal. Number 2, you create a strategy for your goal. Number 3, you manage your capital. Number 4, you enter the coin at the right time. Are my 4 points clear? And that's why we are here, to make sure that those 4 points, you absorb them, you follow them, then you stop trading on pressure. Now look here, let me bring it more clear. I started with $100 and I have a goal, and this coin gets stuck. Yes, it is making sub-sales, 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 sub-sales. As I'm still trading, I said I will use $100 per coin. Then I see signal 2. Should I remove this balance of $50 and put it in signal 2? Because these are common things people keep doing. Should I now bring, so I had traded coin 1. I said each coin will take $100 and it's the only man I have. Now I now divert the balance of 50 in another coin. Don't you see that if I don't have a strategy, I'll just be rotating in one place like this? Are we connecting? Because many people focus on the money, but they don't focus on the strategy. Now, let's go to our robot. Now, when I come to my Royal Q robot, and I come on mine, then I come on my strategy setting, I have $100. I want to make sure, okay, my goal is 2%. Do you see trading on a mission? I am a person of 2%. So even if someone sends me a signal of 4%, how much will be my take profit? Even if someone sends a signal of 5%, how much will be my take profit? I want people to follow. How much will be my take profit? Why will I take 2% yet they have sent 5%? Give me some answers. Why will I take 2% yet they have sent 5%? Give me some answers. Thank you, Dim. Because I have a goal and it is my strategy. It's not getting out of the coin faster. Guys, it's not getting out of the coin faster. No, 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 no. It's because I have my goal. I'm not just a mere trader. Now, you see, when it comes to the buy-in callback, because I need 2%, do I need to care if this coin will go to 30%? Do I need to care if this coin will go to 30% or 80%? Huh? Do I need to care when someone says this coin is going to deliver 50%? Is it my business? I don't care because I have a goal, I have a strategy, I'm managing my capital, and I'm entering the coin at the right time. I don't care. And unless you have those factors. Oh, good shoe. High five. Yeah. Guys, I'm abducted, but oh, I'll find a way. Thank you. Thank you. Good God. Hmm? I'm abducted, but just give me 2 minutes. I solve this issue. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. I solve this issue. Someone is saying, but remember, you are going to be charged fuel on the profit made. Guys, when you are making profit, do you care about fuel fee? When you are making profit, do you care about fuel fee? It is not something you care for because even if my target is 2 million, 2.9, if my target is 2.9, will the 2.9 die in fuel fee? Some answers in the chat. When my target is $1 million, will the $1 million die in fuel fee? So it is none of my business. My business is to make sure that I have a profitable business. My business has nothing to do with fuel fee. Now, on the buying callback here, I will put a 0.01 because I want to get immediately when the market rises by 2% and comes down by 0.01, let the robot sell. I'll get something like 1.9 something, but it's okay. Now, before I do anything, my first buying amount. So I'll come here on my calculator. Remember, my goal is to make sure that the robot puts in, let me say, $50 in these first 4 margin calls. So I will go to my calculator. I've taught this so many times. 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16. I go to a calculator, add it up. So 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 is 30. So if I make my first buying amount 10, it will be $50. If I make my first buying amount 5, it will be 150. So I don't have anything less. So the 2, 4, 8, 16 will not work with my capital. It will work with someone who has a bigger capital than mine. So I say, The formula for success is that whenever the robot is buying, it needs to buy with more than it bought recently. Why? Because number one, we get more coins at a cheaper price. Number two, it pulls the average price closer to the current price. So let me change. 2, 3. 2 plus 3, 5. 3 plus 5, 8. This is called Fibonacci approach. 2. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 3 plus 5 equals 8. So I go to the calculator. I add 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 is 18. 18. If my first buying amount is 10, it's 180. If my first buying amount is 5, it is 90. It doesn't work. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10. 10 times 5, 50. So you see, now I know that here $50 will get into the market. Now, remember, my target is to make sure that this money gets into this coin very fast. So I'll make this as low as possible. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, meaning when this coin drops 1%, the robot will have put in $50. How many of you are now following? Because I'm teaching with understanding, not cram work. How many of you are now following? So if your capital, if your goal is to expose more than 50, create your own strategy. Does it make sense? So create your own strategy according to how much you want to expose in the coin as fast as possible. That if the coin rises by, so go back to your goal come back here. I want 150. Maybe for you, you want 500. Maybe for you, you want 1,000. And create a strategy that allows your robot to introduce your money in these first 4 margin calls, not at once. Now, you see? How many of you now know why my first buying amount will be 5? How many of you know why my first buying amount will be 5? If you have understood, give me a 1 in the chat. So, I will create a strategy that has a goal. I'll create a strategy that resonates with my capital. And now the next stage. So I have a balance now. A balance, I had $100. What is my balance now? I had $100. What is my balance now for? For the rest of the calls, right? I now have a balance of how many? $50. And I said, I want to use this money for how many coins? And I said I wanted to use this money for how many coins? 1 coin. So I will say, I just get back to a calculator. $50, that is my balance. When I divide by 5, which is my first buying amount, 5, I'll get 10. Okay? So I'll get 10. So my robot can only buy more 10 times. But since this 5 gets into the market fast, before the market drops, instead of 10, there will be 9. So the robot bought the 4 plus the 9, which makes it 13. So my margin call limit here will be 13. And when the robot buys the 4, I'm sure that $50 will get in and I'm on the target. Now, do you see that when I open a coin I traded and it has put in $50, even if it has not sold, do you see that I'll start dancing? How many are following? Do you see that if my robot will put in my $50, do you see I'll start dancing? I'll start being happy. My target is hit. Now, the remaining balance is to help me keep making some money. The remaining balance will help me to keep making some money as I wait for the coin to give me like a profit of $50. I'm working on a goal. Now, I want my robot to buy very fast. This will be 0.01. I want my robot just to keep giving me some money in the other remaining calls. 1.3, I'll not change. Now, look here. I now come to the setup. This was 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 1. $5 all through. I don't care. This was 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Now I have found people who have issues. How do I calculate this? How do I calculate this? How do I come up with a good margin call for this? If you have little capital, You must switch on the AI margin call to help you. Yes, follow this, but put your money in the market at the right time. And if you are going to switch on the AI margin call, this can be either 0.5 or 1, just like that, because it's the AI that is going to put your money in the market. You don't need to think more. You make sure your AI margin call is on. You keep it 0.51, 0.51, because at the end of the day, the robot, when the coin drops by 0.5 and rises by 0.01, the AI will come in to find out. So the market drops by 1, rises by 0.01. The AI will come in to say, is this the right moment for us to put this guy's money in the market? If it's not, it will not buy. So you don't need to think so much on these drops. Unless you are not going to put in the AI. If you are not going to switch on the AI, then it gets back to say, maybe I want to create something between 10 to 30% drop. That's the regular way of going for it. So you make sure that from your 5th call to your 13th call, it ranges between 10 to 30%. Am I clear? Am I clear? Now, entering the coin at the right time. Now, I have a strategy. I have a goal. Now, entering the coin at the right time. Are we ready? Now, I have a strategy. I have a goal. Are we connecting? I have a strategy. I have a goal. Now, entering the coin at the right time. That's the next thing. So my strategy is here, well created according to my goal. Now, let me talk about this period, this one. The topic we are handling this time is not one shot. We want to make sure that this coin we are picking, whenever there will be an opportunity, whenever this coin will have an opportunity of buying, let the robot buy. And whenever there will be an opportunity of selling and giving us 2%, let the robot sell. So we are going to trade this coin on a cycle, on a repeated process. So we have finished to create our strategy. Now we are going to find coins to trade. Oh. Abducted, guys. The big boss is here. I'm abducted. So children don't care whether you are aware. So I come here and I want to pick coins. Step number 1, I will tap on the plus sign. Make sure that all the coins that are in the robot are added to my list. Then I add. Look here, guys. Look here. If I don't know, do you see this thing here when you tap on option here? Do you see this thing here? It will give you a number of traders that are trading that particular coin. Am I creating understanding now? So you can tap on the arrow and see, it will put up a coin traded by many people to the coin traded by less. There is a coin traded by less to a coin traded by many. So if you don't know what I'm going to discuss next, you can pick any coin looking at the many people trading it. But before we get into that, mention for me here some coins you know that when you trade them, They are usually very good coins, so that I can help someone who does not know how to find any coin they want. Mention for me one of your favorite coins. People are going to mention STPT, Nairo. When you enter that coin, you are happy that you are going to make money. XLM, XRP, BNX is going to be delisted. Lumia, Sui, Nairo, Cookie, HBAR, ADA. Now people have given you coins. So what I want you to do is find 2 or 3. Am I clear, guys? Wait. Mommy, go to mommy. Guys, I'm abducted. Just a minute. Brian. Okay. Is my first topic clear? Now, let's come here. This is okay. So I come here. I have added all the coins. Then I tap on strategy. When I tap on strategy, I tap on setting. All coins are here. They are in alphabetical order. So I pick, let me say this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay? Then I tap on batch setting. What do I want to do with those coins? Let me give them a strategy. Then I set trade setting. Then manually create. I bring my strategy that I created. I give this a file. Then the business is here. Tap here. Change your coin from cycle. You leave it cycle. Where there is trigger price, you enter MACD. So I've been using MACD. Which one is better, this or this? I'll name this one and I'll name this two. So those who have been using MACD, is one better or two? Those who are using MACD, I'll name this, like I've said, they're here. I'll name this one or two. One is this one facing like this. Two is this one facing like this. They are in order. Then if I change, it will always remain like that. Which one is better? Just like that, I don't want to complicate one or two. Then I'm going to explain. Which one is better? Those who have used MACD, which one is better, one or two? Okay. I'll take the most answer. Some are saying one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. So it means that according to majority, they are choosing this one. Greater than 0 is better. Am I right? Let me know. Greater than 0 is better, is what they are saying. Am I right? Do you mean greater than 0 is better? When the MACD makes a crossover. But to me, the most what you will see is when the MACD crosses below 0. The golden cross below 0. So those who don't know about MACD is a very good indicator that has a 0 line. So when it crosses each other above 0, this is what it means. And when it crosses each other below 0, this is what it means. So we are choosing this. Then you save. Then after you have saved, you just come back here on batch setting. You don't go away. And you tap activate. All the coins you have chosen will get the instructions and they will appear here. All the coins you have chosen, they will appear here. Remember, you want to make sure that at least you get one coin. You can choose even 30, but your goal is to make sure that you only get one coin. Am I getting clear? Are we following? Are we following? Are we following? You can even choose 80, but according to your strategy, you want one coin. Another one, according to their strategy, they want 2 coins. Another one, according to their strategy, they need 5 coins. So it is their own business. I hope those who have been following, you know why I'm talking of number of coins. For you are looking for 1, another one is looking for 3, another one is looking for 5, another one is looking for 8, another one is looking for 15, another one is looking for 20. Give me a 2 if you are connecting. So it's their capital. Now, just get this thing simple. Focus on your first buying amount. So if your first buying amount is 5, this is the amount of money you are going to leave in your spot wallet. If you are going to do 5 coins, you will leave, if your first buying amount is 5, you will leave $20. Listen very closely. If your first buying amount is going to be 50, and you are looking for 10 coins, you're going to leave $500 in your spot. But even if you don't do that, you can still come back here. Here on batch setting. You come back here on batch setting. By the way, you don't need even to transfer your money. Just come back here on batch setting. Tap on this funnel here. And the strategy mode, sub bin, so that you make money as you wait. The strategy period, cycle. Make sure that the margin calls are off for the start. Let the robot buy when the margin calls are off. You will return them later. So make sure that the margin calls are off. The reason they have disappeared is because during my settings, margin calls were on. So you make sure that the margin calls are off. So when your robot buys, you'll get a notification. So you just come back and you pause. You just come back, then you pause all the coins, or you can pick them one by one. You come, you open the coin, it has not bought, you pause. You come to another, you open the coin, it has not bought, you pause. The question is, how do you know that your robot has bought? Because many people complain it delays. Select many. Select many. Only leave that first buying amount. If you are looking for 5 and your first buying amount is $5, it is 5 times 5. Leave 20. Okay, $25 in your spot. The rest, put them the other side. Make sure the margin calls are off. So that when it buys the coins, you are going to get the notification. How do you get your notification? I'm now concluding the class. But have we learned something? Have we learned something? Have we learned something? So how do you get the notification? Because look here, guys, this is just because you are starting. But when you start and you have your coins, you don't need to keep online. Once it buys the first time and the market rises, it sells, it will wait for the second cycle. Does that make sense? Do you see how I'm going to set a goal of how many coins I automate? Now we are going in advanced. Do you see how I come up now with a goal that now my target is to automate 100 coins? Now my target is to automate 150 coins. Are we adding up? Are you seeing how I come up with a goal? You see how I come up with a goal? You see now, I want to automate 50 coins. My goal is now to automate 10 coins. My goal is to have my 10 coins on that strategy. My goal, are you connecting? I have my 10 coins on that strategy. I also trade one shot. But I have coins that are running that don't need my presence. They are there. Whenever there is an opportunity, the robot will buy them. Whenever there is an opportunity, the robot. You see how I'm fighting to increase my capital. Yes, I'm going to the notification. So how do you get the notification? Come here. Tap on mine. Tap on system settings. Tap on mine. Tap on system settings. Tap on notification. Connect. Connect your robot to your Telegram account. So for example, I unbind. When I unbind, I'll just copy this code, tap on this link. It takes me to the Royal Q bot on Telegram. This is it. I paste. If it was a valid token, it will say valid. But the reason is that my Telegram is already connected to another account. So I copy paste, then I connect. I connect my Telegram to my Royal Q. So I'll be getting notifications on my Telegram whenever there is a buy and whenever there is a sell. It's the simplest ways. I hope those who started with me have been able to follow through the class. Now, what I have not talked about is that who remember that we started with a goal? Who remember that we started with a goal? Who remembers that we started with a goal? Who remember that we started with a goal? But our goal was to compound our money. Our goal was to compound our money. So when I come back here to my robot and it sold, but it has not yet bought again, I come here, the coin sold, but it has not yet bought again. I'll just open this coin, and then I say, okay, I made how many? I made $3. So I'll put 8 here. Remember we said I'll put 8 here. This one is off. I'll put 8 here, and I switch off margin calls. So once it buys, I'll just come back here, change the 8, return it back to 5, save again, switch on margin call. Now, someone may say, what if I don't have the time? But you also don't have the money. Someone is saying, what if I don't have the time? But you also don't have the money. Because if you don't have the money, you need to have the time. Are we connecting? Are we connecting? That when you get the notification, you can go back and change. It's like chatting on WhatsApp. It's not very hard. I don't know if I'm adding up. It is just, is it very hard? It takes 1 minute, 1 second, and you're good to go. Guys, I don't want to take much of your time. The meeting has been streamed on the YouTube channel. So I wish you the best, nice trading experience, and you can start focusing until you reach a time when you can get all the coins automated. You can now automate all in Binance. You now automate all in HTX. You now automate all in Bybit. You now automate all in. So every day is a money-making day. Now, here comes the question. Do you see why I keep sharing the business? Do you see why I keep sharing the business? Huh? Does it add up why I share the business now? I don't share because I want. Do I share because I want? I don't share because I want. I share because I have a what? I share because I have a what? I want to automate all coins in Binance. I want to automate all coins in HTX. I want to automate all coins in Mexi. When someone says, fuck off, you're a scammer, do I get annoyed? You are here, you don't even have 5 coins automated. So I keep on. Because my ultimate goal is to automate. Now, let's take a sample space. How do you become financially free with Royal Q? Okay, look here. In Binance, we have over, I think, is it 300 something? Let me say, in Binance, I've automated 100 coins. With my first buying amount, $50, meaning if it gives 2% of this, I make $3. So I have automated 100 coins. On these 100, maybe 40 of them pick up. So I make 120 in Binance. I also make 120 in HTX. I also make 120 in HTX. I also make 120 in Mexi. I make 120 in Bybit. 4 exchanges. I have $480. Will I care about the bullish and the bearish and bull run? Answer me. Will I care about bullish, bearish? My AI is on. I don't care. When the coin doesn't sell, it will be giving me sub what? When the coin doesn't sell, it will be giving me sub what? When it doesn't sell, it will be giving me sub what? So, you see, guys, look here. These things are simple. If I'm going in for, let me say, okay, $250 per coin, and I want to trade $100, 100 coins. You see how much I need to go in with 100? But I can trade 30 of them. I can trade 30 in Binance, trade 30 in HTX, trade 30. And on this 30, let's say 10. The 20 are not profitable. 10 are giving me $3. You see how I make $30? Times 4 is $120. How many have seen the bigger picture? How many have seen the bigger picture? People have asked me, why are you so consistent on this business? Why are you so consistent on this business? Why don't you stop? My friend, how many of you have seen why I don't stop? And I don't care who stays, who quits. How many of you have seen why I don't care? Who stays, who's consistent, who quits, who runs away, who is negative? I don't care. When they become negative, the business is bad, I remove them from the group. Please stay with your robot. I wish you a nice day. They say, I want to sell my robot. I say, okay, delete them, wish you a nice day. When they're dying on TikTok, floating loss is killing us. I just understand they don't understand what they have. I don't care. I don't know if someone is moving with my understanding. Because, guys, me, I want financial freedom. I want financial freedom. I want to make sure that I can automate all coins in all exchanges. Then I go in my farm. Then I go in my farm. I'm sure every day I'll make $1,000. So in the farm, I'm just wasting time. That's why I'm here day in and day out. In my farm, I'm wasting time. I'm just there. You know someone who's there, just there to pass time. I want to give you assurance that in the next 10 years, I will be having breakfast in Nairobi, lunch in Kigali, evening tea in Dubai. Just watch the space. And after evening tea, I sleep in Masaka. So I just needed to go through these hard times until I can automate all the coins available, whether it is bearish, whether it is bullish, whether people understand what is happening or they don't understand in the next 10 years. So have a goal. Know your strategy. You see, there are coins you are going to automate. There are coins you are going to automate. And you see that coin, I'm done. That one, I'm done. You're just ticking. How many of you are now understanding? You're just ticking, that one I'm done, that one I'm done, that one. You just now focus, you want to increase on your profit, you just increase on your first buying amount. You just increase on your first buying amount. I had exposed the 250, I now want to push to 500. Huh? 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 Some are in the market, some have not yet bought. As simple as that. Guys, I hope I've done my part. I just wish you a nice day. See you soon. These classes have been many, from the first one to the second one. Allow me take a break. Love you all. The learning is in the doing.